In South Korea, computer hackers have forced the government to consider new measures to protect its citizens. And as CCTV's Hahm reports, an overwhelming majority of the population has become a victim of identity theft.
South Koreans may soon get new identities. Roughly 80% of the population has had their national identification number stolen through personal data leaks, even the country's president, geun-hye. With 50 million citizens to cover, the cost of issuing new IDs is expected to top $500 million.
Government system reform, the costs related to new ID card issuances, and the process of confirming new personal identities. These are the main costs that the government is currently weighing.
Every South Korean citizen receives a permanent lifetime ID number at birth. That number has been used for everything from tax filings and credit card applications to real estate transactions and internet website registrations. And that's why the number has been so attractive to hackers.
The
problem is that national identification numbers are collected across various social fields, both public and private. So the chances of personal information leaking increases, and the damage from these leaks increases. That's why we need a system where different numbers are used in different social sectors.
South Korea has built one of the fastest internet networks in the world, but security measures haven't been able to keep pace with connection speeds. It could take up to a decade to reissue new ID numbers. Despite the high cost, experts say the plan may be worthwhile in the long run.
Maintaining the current ID system has already caused much social damage and cost. In the case of the credit card company leak this year, the damage reached hundreds of millions of dollars. Society has already incurred a high expense if you look at the personal, financial damage and increased worries.
Critics of the government plan say hackers would simply target and steal any new ID numbers assigned. Investment in enhanced security measures and electronic monitoring, they say, would be a more effective means to prevent personal information from getting into the wrong hands. Hahm for CCTV, Seoul.